Good morning. I'm Elsie Adamo. A happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining me this morning for the Rural Report right across regional South Australia. Today, what the federal government's new migration strategy might mean for workers' availability in agriculture, and we'll hear the results of the last Jamestown market of the year. But first today, TAFE SA is hoping to roll out more school-based viticulture apprentice programs across the regions to provide better pathways for young people into the wine industry. It comes as one of the recommendations of the Riverland Wine Industry Blueprint was investigating opportunities for local schools to deliver introductory vineyard and winemaking courses. TAFE SA viticulture lecturer Kirsty Waller told Eliza Berlage the school-based viticulture apprentice program has been growing in the Barossa region.
We in the Barossa, along with the local Wine Industry Association, have really been pushing for school-based apprentices. So as far as the student cohort goes, we've got students that are school-based apprentices all the way through to people that are working in industry but are maybe a bit older. We could have students that are from 17 all the way through to about 60.
The students that are enrolling in this, you said there were some yet coming off from smaller family-based wineries. That's quite interesting.
Yes. Now, so in the Barossa, what we've done is the local Barossa Viticultural Development Officer, she and I go and talk to the schools in the regions and we present them with a work experience program. So students in Year 10 can go and do a work experience program where they don't just get put on a vineyard for a week doing something like they might just do hand pruning for a week. Instead, they are looked after for a week in a group, so there might be 18 to 20 of them, and they go and do a different activity and visit a different type of viticultural industry location every day. So they come to TAFE one day and do a soils day. They go and visit the Yalumba nurseries and do grafting and looking at that part of the industry. They go to a contractor workplace so they can see what contractors do to assist in our industry. They go to a winery to have a look at what they're doing there, especially they go to a big-sized winery. And then they go down to Adelaide Uni to have a look at the offerings down there so that they can see what is on offer as well as a university direction.
I know in the Riverland here there's particularly been a lot of concern about the future of the wine industry, and there's been a Riverland Wine Blueprint produced recently with the assistance of Wine Australia and Riverland Wine Industry Group and the South Australian state government. And one of the things was recommend was to encourage more young people to get into the industry and either have more or promote more training courses within the Riverland. You know, in terms of the courses and the enrolments in the Riverland at the moment, you know, what sort of scope is there to bolster that?
Oh, I suppose it's easy to increase. So we've got 10 students in the Riverland at the moment, and they are primarily based at Ramco, Quolco, Coringa and Loxton. And it is easy for us to, if the numbers are there, it's easy to increase the student level.
And these students in the Riverland, are they working with commercial wineries at the moment, or are they in smaller wineries?
They're all with larger commercial wineries.
In terms of school-based apprenticeships and stuff like that, do you think that would sort of help?
Absolutely. Like it could, like the model that we've used in the Barossa could be copied in all of the regions quite easily.
So that's not currently being run, but it would be a suitable one to roll out here?
Oh, absolutely. Because it's relatively easy. So it needs to be driven by TAFE, but also the regional industry body. So we would get together, we would talk to the schools about who would be interested. We could run the same, so the regional body would run the work experience program up in the Riverland, but I could come up and do days at the Berry campus, and then we could garner the interest of students at school.
TAFE SA viticulture lecturer Kirsty Waller speaking there with Eliza Berlage.